What is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm back on my home at sea, which is Virgin Voyages. This time I'm voyaging on Scarlet Lady, and this vlog is special because I'm going to take you all along throughout my entire voyage. This is a 6-night itinerary. We're going to Belize, Honduras, and Bimini, Bahamas. So I'm excited about this one. I don't know how long this is going to be or if I'm going to break it up, but I'm going to take y'all along with me on this cruise. This is my birthday cruise. I've started to do, last year was my first cruise. And then on Virgin Voyage, very first cruise and my first cruise on Virgin Voyages, and I've been voyaging with them since. I went on one more in 2024, and this is my first in 2025. This time is a little bit different. I went the economical route this time. You know, I'm bouncing back from having to get my roof fixed, but things are looking good. And I thank God for being able to take this vacation. There was a time where I could have got, you know, an upgraded cabin at a cheaper price, but I missed out on it. I wasn't ready to commit, but I was able to find this one during a sale. So this time I am in a solo insider. My previous cruises, I've been on a sea terrace and central sea terrace. Ones that have the balcony and the door wall and all that good stuff. You've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it. If not, I can maybe pop in a clip from one of my previous voyages that where I did stay in a sea terrace. But this time I opted for the solo insider. Now, all three of my cruises, I have sailed solo, which Virgin Voyages, if you didn't know, is a very good cruise line to voyage on if you're traveling solo. So don't be afraid to travel solo. If you are kind of apprehensive about sailing solo, or traveling solo, I would say try a cruise. A cruise is kind of a contained space. You know, you're not out, except for when you go to port, you're not out, susceptible to any type of crime or anything like that. On land, everything is pretty much contained at sea and it's pretty safe, right? So I would suggest doing a cruise. And if you do a cruise, there are two cruise lines that I would suggest: Virgin Voyages from personal experience, and Norwegian from a recommendation. I've talked to people on previous sailings who are traveling solo on Virgin Voyages. I asked them, is this their favorite cruise line? And one of them said that she also likes Norwegian, and we actually share a birthday. So both of our birthdays on March 17th. I met her on my first voyage, which was my birthday voyage, a voyage that I went on for my birthday, and it was her birthday on the same day. And she enjoys Norwegian for solo. They have lots of accommodation for solo travelers, but the reason why I like Virgin Voyages for solo travelers is because they have what's called a solo meetup. So when I got in the cabin, I got this note, which basically says, we see that you may be traveling solo. And they put together a meetup for solo travelers, which is at 5:15 at the AFFILATE Club that's located on deck 16. Now, what's interesting is the solo dinner is normally at Razzle Dazzle. For the last two sailings I've been on, it's been at Razzle Dazzle. Now, I'm on Scarlet Lady. My first voyage was on Scarlet Lady. My second one was on Valiant Lady. And this time I'm back on Scarlet Lady. But this time, Scarlet Lady has gone to dry dock and gotten some upgrades. So one of the upgrades was Razzle Dazzle. That restaurant has now turned into an Asian fusion restaurant. I think it's still called Razzle Dazzle, but it may be called White Lotus or Red Lotus or something, but you'll see it. I'm sure I'll pop it in the vlog here, because I'm definitely going to try it. But the solo sailor dinner used to be at Razzle Dazzle on both of the previous sailings that I did. This time it's at Gumbay, which is a Korean barbecue type place where they grill your meal right at the table. And you also have like this sake shot game that you play in Gumbay. So that should be really fun. This time it's in Gumbay, so that should be really fun. I'm definitely going to go to that. So yeah, we're also going to check out some of the upgrades. I'm going to see if I can spot some of the changes that have been done to the Scarlet Lady since the last time I've been on Scarlet Lady was March of last year, and since then they've upgraded the ship. So I'm gonna see if I can spot some of those changes, and if I spot them, I'll point them out. But right now, I've watched there is a video, a safety video that you have to watch. I watched the video, and now I'm going to maybe unpack. I think I want to go get a drink though, but let me show you the room real quick. Again, this is a solo insider cabin, so keep that in mind. But I'm still gonna show it to you because I think it's still dope. It's cozy. It's cozy. I like it. This is gonna be my home for the next week, so I'm gonna enjoy it. But starting with the door, this is the door you come in. As you come in, there's a closet to the left, which does comfortably fit my suitcase. It does have hangers here, and then there's also shelf storage, along with a safe, drawers, and a basket down at the bottom. And then the life vest is here. To the right, there is a bathroom. This is the bathroom here. And it's very basic, just toilet, sink. There's some storage underneath the sink here, along with the trash being over there with the toilet paper. Nice big mirror here. And then here is the shower. Now I know a lot of my sisters, they don't like this rain shower, you know, because of the hair and everything like that. But it has a rain shower, and then it has the wand here. But yeah, so that is the bathroom. And then coming out of the bathroom, you have the fridge here. Some additional shelving over there. And then a desk here. And they will keep, your room attendant will keep your waters refreshed. It's like magic to me. If I leave the cabin and come back, I got fresh water every time. We got 2 glasses here. Another thing to note is that if you would like, I think both of mine are still water, but if you would like sparkling water, they will switch out one of these for sparkling water, so you can have some sparkling water in your room. Again, this is a desk. There is a small bench underneath, and this bench and this desk I think is pretty much standard in all of the non-suite cabins. Trash can there. Mirror here. What's up? Then there is the TV, and then under the TV there's kind of like this foot of the bed type deal. I'll probably keep my book bag here, and then here's the bed. See, I think this is probably like it's bigger than a twin, so maybe a full-size bed. And then there are ports over here along with the light switches. You got your two USB-A ports and a standard electrical socket. There are lights along the bed that you can switch on and off, and then there's also room lighting here that is controlled by the switches, as well as this tablet here. So a lot of the room features are controlled by this tablet. You had to watch a safety video, but yeah, I've watched the safety video already. So the tablet is cool because you have your entertainment where you can watch movies, and this will pop it up onto the TV over there. Also, you have room controls where you can control the lights. So those are the ceiling lights. And these are ambient lights that you can turn on and off. And then also let's turn this down. You know, I like a cold room. I like a cold room. So your room temperature is there. Also, you have access to your services. So cellular services, if you want to ask for fresh towels, you want your cabin to be clean, water or ice, laundry pickup, you can do. I think the laundry is an additional cost, but once you have sailed a few times and you get into the frequent sailor programs, the laundry is free. I think you get 1 load for free, and then some additional information. Another thing about the room controls is there are moods that you can set in the room. There is, let's see if I can capture some of this. So there's a photo shoot mood. Let's see what the photo shoot mood does to the room. So it cuts on those lights, some ambient lights. Let's see what this looks like. Is this a photo shoot mood? I think it might be photo shoot. I think that might be photo shoot. There's get it on. Now get it on will cut the lights low. You get a little red situation going. And it plays some tawdry music. Then you got a hangover mood. So a hangover looks like it just keeps the lights low, chill. You got a pumped up mood. That just kind of brings the upper lights on. And then the last one is Zen, which kind of turns all the lights blue. And just gives you a nice chill mode in here, which I'll probably keep it Zen in here. We like it Zen. We like it Zen. But for purposes of shooting video, I'll put it on photo shoot. But yeah, so it is almost 4 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock, I can go down and do my muster station. Now that I've watched the video, I just go down and check in and let them know that I watched the video, and they'll check me off saying that I watched it. And then after that, I'm going to get something to drink. I think my first stop is always Dock House. The Dock House or the Dock. They both the same. The Dock is outdoors and the Dock House is inside. So I'll probably go outside. So I'll be on the Dock getting my, dang, what is that drink called? I'm going to tell y'all what the drink is when I get there. But yeah, all right, I'll see y'all there. Best drink on the ship, in my opinion, is the Golden Sunrise. Thank you. And then my food is here as well. I have some grilled shrimp and it's like a white sauce and butter or oil, olive oil. Delicious, A1. And then the chicken skewers. You gotta try them. Y'all, I almost want to dip chicken thighs in the sauce with shrimp. Would that be bad? Well, I am. So I just got finished eating at the Dock House, and the Dock House is at the very back of the ship on deck 7. That's better. It's at the very back of the ship on deck 7. This is one of my favorite small bite restaurants on the ship, where you can just walk up and sit down and put up the flag on the menu, and they'll come out and take your order. This is one of my favorite restaurants for that, quick restaurants, just to get some small bites. So as you saw, I had the chicken thigh skewers and the shrimp skewers. Chicken thighs were okay this time. I remember them being better, but that shrimp, off the chain, A1. You must try the shrimp. Now, they used to have a beef hummus, and I didn't see it on the menu, and I ordered it. I asked the guy, and actually, the waiter that took my order, I remembered him from my first voyage. So yeah, so we sparked up a conversation, and I asked him, is the beef hummus no longer on the menu? And he said, oh, we can make it, So he said he was going to try to get him to make it, but then he came back and said I think they didn't have the crispy chips that go with it. So they ended up not bringing that out, but that's also good if you're able to get it. Again, it's not on the menu, but if you ask for it, it's like if you like hummus, you'll like it. It's not very beef. You don't get a lot of beef flavor. Like how beets have that real earthy flavor. You don't get a lot of that. But the hummus itself, the taste of it is really good. But I didn't get it. So I may try later on in the voyage and see if they have it. And I'll show you when. And then I had the Golden Sunrise. In my opinion, the Golden Sunrise is the best cocktail on the ship. So if you come on Virgin Voyages, any Virgin Voyages ship, come, and it's only served at the dock. And dock in the Dock House. So if you ever come on Virgin Voyages, definitely try the Golden Horizon at the dock or the dock house. It's a tequila-based drink, so if you like tequila, you'll love that drink. All right, I'm about to go walk around for a little bit and then head to the solo sailing meetup.
Yeah, throwing dirt on my old name. Only gets worse when you know things. You don't see the perks of this whole thing, but you get real on the bill and I like it. You just like my sidekick, I just wanna ride, fulfill all your desires. Keep you in the front, never in the back, and never on the side. You're a real ass woman and I like it, I don't wanna fight.
Korean rice wine, which is a grapefruit ginger soju. Get them by ganbei, which means cheers in the Korean language.
Ganbei, ganbei, ganbei.
All right, ma'am. I'll give you. Okay, thank you, sir. You have lettuce wrap? I'll just
The pork belly looks like which one is this? This is the Calvi.
No, this is the pork.
It is pork.
Y'all, I am beat. Ooh-wee. They make sure they show you a good time on the first night for sure. So at the sail away party, they give you free glasses of champagne. I had 8 of those. Yeah, I think I had 8 of those. One of the other solo travelers, after I announced that it was my birthday, he brings me a shot. Great. That was during the sail away party, so I may have been on glass number 4 or 5 of the champagne. Then after that, we go to Ganbei. So Ganbei is a Korean barbecue restaurant here on the ship. The food is served like family style, with a grill in the center of the table where the server will cook your food right there table side on the grill that's in the center of the table. So there they have a drinking game, which I think I got some clips of that. You saw that, where you can't say the numbers 3, 6, or 9. Whenever you gotta say, it goes around the table, everybody's saying their numbers sequentially, but if it's a number that has 3, 6, or 9 in it, you need to clap. And if it has 2 3s or 2 6s or 2 9s, you clap twice. So I had a shot there. I also ordered a drink from there, which was really good actually. It was I think it was called like a K-pop something. I can't remember what was in it, but it had pop rocks. I'm gonna look it up and I'll probably put it on the screen here because I can't remember quite what was in it. But it was really good. It was really good. But yeah, I started feeling it after that. So it is only 9:12, but I've been going. I didn't really get much sleep last night, and I've been going ever since yesterday. Honestly. And my travel day was today. I didn't come in a day early, which I don't recommend. I recommend coming in a day early, getting a hotel, and then making your way to the terminal, the cruise port terminal, the next day. But I did everything in the same day. But it was fine. I didn't have any delays, other than my Uber driver. My Uber driver, she didn't know where she was going. She got me lost twice. 2 times. It took us 20-30 minutes to just get out of the airport terminal. She had us all in the car rental return. Then what got me though was when she felt like she was getting wrong directions from her GPS, she shut her phone off completely and restarted. I was like, oh, I may not even get to this place. And then, so once we got to the terminal, you have to make like a left like U-turn to get into the I feel like I may have said this story already. I feel like I'm repeating it, but I may have told somebody else. You have to make a left/U-turn into the street to get to all of the cruise port terminals. And it clearly, I'm looking at her GPS. It's showing that you have to make a left. Now, she had the GPS in Spanish, so I couldn't understand what her GPS was saying. Why she have her right turn blinker on, and she getting over to the right lane about to take us onto some on-ramp of something. I don't know what it was. Like some construction site or something. She was about to have us going somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be. So I was like, ma'am, you need to make a left right here. That was the first time I like spoke up like that. Before I was like, I'm gonna just let her do her thing, because I really wasn't in a rush. I wasn't supposed to be at the cruise port till 3:45. I ended up getting there at like 2. No, I got there at 1:30, I think. Yeah, so I got there at 1:30. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Y'all, I'm feeling these drinks. But anyway, I am about to freshen up. This is my third Virgin Voyages cruise, and I have never made it to the pajama party. I'm determined to make it to the pajama party today. The solo sailor meetup was a success. The solo group is really good. They're always good. But sometimes, you click a little bit more than others. And this time it looks like we got a really good group, a diverse group, very diverse group. But it seems to be people are clicking. So we'll see how it goes as the sailing continues. One thing that they have changed that I like is they are now having a solo dinner every night, whereas before they only had the solo dinner the first night. So they're doing it every night now, which is different from what they've done in the past, which is good. So we'll see how that goes. We connected. We in the app you can add contacts and stuff like that. So we added each other as contacts. And we got some plans to do some events on board the ship. We may do some excursions with some people from the solo group. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm gonna freshen up a little bit. I'm determined to make it to this pajama party. Like I said, it starts at 11. It's only 9:17 right now. If I lay down, which I was laying down, but I was slain. I was off for the count for a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up. I'm gonna freshen up, and then I am going to go get me an espresso martini and keep the party moving. I'm gonna make it to this pajama party for sure. I may not stay long, but I'm gonna make it there, and I'm a party until midnight, which is my birthday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, Charles Franklin's birthday, national treasure, holiday, Pisces gang. It's like, no, let me stop. I mean, the way I be representing for Pisces, like I really get it on the horoscopes, I really don't. Because I don't think I match what my horoscope is. Like a lot of people say, oh, you emotional. I'm really not. I don't think I am. I don't know. Anyway, it could be, people say you got sun sign, the moon sign, and what is it? Rising sign, all that stuff. Maybe it's the combination that makes it so that I'm not emotional like what they say of Pisces. I don't know. I don't understand all that. Anyway, let me go ahead and get up from here. I'm gonna freshen up. I'm gonna get down here and give me an espresso martini, and let's keep the party moving.